Hey,
Great.
Ryan, we love you too, and we love that you love mouth stuff in all meanings of the word. Who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
um,
Not the first time he's cheered for mouth stuff.
hey everybody, we're mouth stuff. We're gonna do some improv. We have a word from the chat.
Oh, wow.
New? What is it? What is it?
Tell us.
It's perpetual.
Perpetual.
Thank you, Millie.
Thanks. Good evening. I am the butler here at the Harry S. Truman School for Intellectuals. We have quite an eccentric bunch here. They are quite the rabble-rousers. And like I said, I am the butler. My name is Truman. I shouldn't have thought too much about that, but I'm not one of the intellectuals. I am but a mere custodial agent. I will let them tell their stories. I am just here to sweep up the mess.
Okay. Is this hello? Hi. My name is Jan. I am currently the top intellectual, the top one. Do you know what I mean? Like, we don't use numbers because that can be confusing. And we're not confusing here, we're just the very top. And I worked very hard to get to the top. I had to do some unethical things, but we're not here. This isn't the school of ethicals and morality. This is the school of intellectuals. So I'm at the top and no one can bring me down. I specialize in knowing what people are thinking. I can read their faces. It's a gift. It's a gift.
I didn't see you there. My name is Trevor. I'm one of the younger intellects here at the Harry S. Truman School of Intellect, because like who knew a bunch of Brits were into Harry S. Truman and intellectualism. Damn, but one of the younger ones around here, a bunch of old farts up at the top that think they know everything. I'm smart on matters of the heart. I use my brain to know about the heart, a bit of a romantic myself. And who knows, maybe, my day's coming soon to be at the top. Cheerio.
Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm kind of new to this club of intellectuals. My area of intellectual expertise, I'm actually a pop culture intellectual. I have worked very hard to gain that title, but some of the other intellectuals here don't seem to feel the same way. Especially Jan. And I don't take it too kindly to it because as a pop culture intellectual myself, I have seen all the tropes in TV shows and movies and books. I know what her deal is. I don't need to be an intellectual of the heart either to know what's going on in somebody's heart or their mind, Jan. But again, my name's Kevin. I am a pop culture intellectual. Thank you very much.
Look, Jan, I've told you 1,000,000 times, it's not that important, okay? I don't care how many synapses are firing if it's not felt within, okay? I don't care.
Okay, well, when you look at this particular work of art, a lot of things are happening in your brain. In your brain. It's not about down here. It's up here at the top, which is, by the way, where I am at the top.
Oh, just get off your high little horse and come back down to where the humans are, where we're living. My God, you're impossible. I can't believe you dragged this piece of art into the foyer here, blocking my way. Now I have to stand here and to keep admiring it. You're such a pill.
Oh, Trevor, you're new here, so I won't get upset. But I will say this: I'm not forcing you to stay here in the foyer. But you are staying here because this piece of art is so compelling that I can tell it's speaking to your brain. I can tell.
I'm sorry. You can tell this sculpture is speaking to my brain?
Trevor, when your forehead doesn't move, I can tell that means you're at peace. And I'm not going to give away any more of my secrets, but I can tell what you're doing by looking at your face.
How did you get here? I'm sorry. I just have to ask. You are reading my forehead like it's tea leaves, and that has earned you this title at what I thought was supposed to be this very prestigious university. But you're talk. Look, it's not. It's all over the place. I'm not relaxed.
Yeah. Now you're clearly not
relaxed.
I'm sorry. Are you insulting me, asking me how I got here and how I got to the top? Because
yes, what, did everyone else die? Like, how are you at the top? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Nor do I understand this sculpture.
Well, some of them did die.
Okay, there it is.
And some of them
that makes sense.
Are alive in, these various states of living.
Can you all please stop fighting? Please. I am trying to study Frasier right now, and you guys are getting on my nerves. I cannot hear the television.
Kevin?
Yes.
Frasier is not intellectual.
It is a very intellectual show. First of all, pop culture is a very intellectual field in and of itself. But if we're talking of the most intellectual things within pop culture, Frasier's pretty high up there. Jan.
Okay.
Trevor, how are you doing?
I'm fine, Kev, but seriously, like, come off it. You're getting information from a box with pretty colors and screens.
Okay, all right. Well, here's the thing. Your matters of the heart have not helped you win this argument. Your understanding of the mind has not helped you win this argument, but I have the perfect solution. What we're going to do, there was a great episode of Boy Meets World. Corey and Eric were really struggling to get along. And so what they did is they put a large piece of tape down the center of their bedroom. And so that's what we're going to do for this institute to get you two to stop arguing.
Okay, Kevin.
Hello, everyone. Come into class. Come on, everyone. Come into class.
Thank God.
I am Mr. Doback, your 20th century TV trope teacher. Today, we will be discussing the late season edition of a new character in hopes of boosting ratings. We all know this trope. We've all seen this before. Can anyone tell me why would a TV show make this sort of like bad decision to introduce a new character halfway through a season?
I know.
Yes, you.
To falsely add diversity.
That's a way they could do it. Yes. Jan.
Okay, so clearly the people writing these shows already aren't very smart because they're writing shows for the television. Wow. And then I mean, really, what else do I have to say? So they thought it was a good idea, but it clearly wasn't.
I'm just gonna jot down poor attitude on my grading sheet.
Excuse me?
Kevin, I'm going to write one for you for volunteering first.
Excuse me. I don't have a poor attitude.
It's a
well, you kind of insulted the people who write TV shows, and that's sort of what this whole class was about. It's what I got my dissertation on.
Okay.
You're kind of insulting me as well.
Yeah. That's rude.
This whole school is about kissing up. So
Okay. Mr.
Good point, teacher.
Kevin,
Professor.
I knew I
Mr.
liked you,
Dover?
Kevin. Smart boy. Smart boy.
Thank you.
Mr. Doback, might I make an observation to your originally asked question?
Absolutely. Your name was
Trevor. It's
Trevor. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
I think so. One of these people might add a new character. Perhaps if they started to feel in their heart like something was missing. That's it.
Interesting. Could you expand on that? I'm not quite getting it.
Oh, sure. It doesn't always click for everyone. If the people writing it, all of a sudden one day they wake up and they're like, oh, I feel something kind of in this general area. What is it? And they're like, oh, maybe it's something's missing. And then they go to see, they fill that void with a new character. They stick something in that hole. Is that helpful for you? Is that
Couldn't be more wrong.
I have to go.
I think
I'm sorry.
I think I know what she's trying to say. Could I just try to help her out a little?
Kevin, can you please make sense of all this
I'm
trash?
sorry. You guys can keep talking, but I have to leave this class. My brain is hurting from listening to you. I'm leaving.
Have fun failing, Jan. Jeez.
Gosh,
Think
Kevin,
about
you know
that.
what? I this class has been so damaging to me. I'm going to nominate you for the smartest in the school because you clearly demonstrate your knowledge of pop culture, and that is clearly the most important knowledge a person can have.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go talk to the chancellor today about this.
Okay.
Can you help me put this tarantula into Mr. Doback's room? Because I don't have access to that part of the building, and I know that you do.
I'm sorry, did you say Truman?
No. Yes.
Right.
So I didn't say your name,
Right.
but I didn't say your name, but
I'm Truman. So I'm not one of you intellectuals.
I know. Okay, Truman. Okay, listen. I just need to get this tarantula in to Mr. Doback's room, and
Interesting.
I think that you have access to that part of the building, and I'm not asking you to touch the tarantula, but if we could just go there.
Now, what is in it for Truman to let you into this part of the school?
I can see that you're interested in hot dogs.
Did you say hot dogs?
Hot dogs. Yeah.
How did you know I love a juicy hot dog?
Juicy ones. The juicy ones are the best.
Whew. I attend Nathan's hot dog eating contest every year.
How splendid. I've never gone there. For obvious
Have you a
reasons.
Frankfurter on you now?
No.
Well,
But I can get one. I can get one. More than one by tomorrow. I will deliver them to your quarters, and I will get House 30 Frankfurters. All I ask is that you lead me to Mr. Doback's room. I will take care of the tarantula, and if you need condiments, let me know.
Truman likes a bit of relish and mustard.
Great. Okay.
You could procure those. I will lead you into Mr. Doback's room to do your vile deed.
It's a deal then. Okay.
It's a deal.
Yes, come in, Professor Doback. Come in, come in. It's me, the Chancellor, the head of the school.
I'm here.
Yes, come here, my boy. Mwah.
Mwah, mwah,
Mwah.
mwah,
Mwah.
mwah.
Come in, come in.
Oh, oh,
Can I interest you in a zucchini muffin?
that would be lovely. Thank you.
Excellent, great.
I'm so glad you called me into your office. I actually had something to talk to you about as well.
Wonderful. I also had something I wanted to talk to you about, which is why I called you here. But
well,
you
you go
first, you
first.
You
No,
first.
No,
No.
you first.
No, you first. No,
All
you
right, fine. I'll go first. There is this boy. I don't know if you know him. His name's Kevin. He's
I
in
don't
my
know
class.
Kevin.
He got in, I guess, because he's a pop culture expert. But just the intelligence that spews from this boy's mouth. It pales in comparison, or I guess it makes everyone else pale in comparison to him.
Oh.
And I think he should be immediately put as to the #1 student at this school. I stake my personal reputation on it.
Cut to Kevin showing off his intellectual prowess. Okay, so in Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, we have Lil Romeo is in it. No, Lil Bow Wow is in it, and he has this really cool Incredible Hulk car. And he's kind of like the getter. He like helps the main character like figure things out because he's like a fish out of water because he's now living in Tokyo, doesn't understand things. But at the end of the movie, after he becomes the Drift King, then we see Dominic Toretto is in it, and we realize that he knew Han the entire time, and it was like he taught him how to drive like muscle cars and stuff. It was really cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right,
Cut back to that meeting.
So like I said, this kid's wicked smart. Ugh.
How fascinating. Well, I trust you. You're just the core teacher of this organization. So if you say it should be so, it shall be so.
Amazing. Now what were you gonna tell me?
Yes, so I'll just move Jan down to #2, and you said his name was Kevin. I'll write on like a card for Kevin. Get him up there. Look, I was reaching out to you because I'm starting to be very concerned with the number of students that have died here. This board just keeps sort of shrinking, and admissions are kind of confusing, and it just it's a little, I don't know, uncomfortable, I guess. Like, why is everyone dying? I don't know.
I kind of
We don't
thought
have to
you would
get
be
into
on
it. We
top
don't have
of
to
it.
get into it.
I kind of thought you would be on top of that.
I know.
I'm
I
just
kind
a
of thought you
teacher.
would be. You're a teacher. You're in there. I'm here.
No, you're on top, so that means you should be the one fixing it.
No. I lead from the back here.
You know what? I'm just gonna wash my hands of this and I'll let you work your magic,
Well, yep.
So I'm just gonna
Kevin?
head on out.
Kevin, listen, you've crossed me for the last time, and this isn't going to hurt.
What are you?
This is
Is
not.
that a wooden stake?
No,
It looks like a wooden stake that you have in your hand.
no, it's disguised. It's disguised. Okay.
Ah!
It's just going to blind you permanently.
What?
Permanently. Permanently blinded.
Ah,
Forever. That means forever.
shit.
Guess I can let go now.
How? We didn't. Wait a minute. No,
I'm
I can't see anything.
you're never going to see again. So good luck with the whole pop culture watching thing,
But
because you won't be able to watch anything ever again. So
I can't watch anything. Ever?
I don't know what you see when you're blind, to be frank.
I don't see anything right now. I see literally nothing. It is just darkness.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have talked so much about the whatever movie you were talking about.
Wait, no. I got it. Hey, ever heard of audio descriptions on Netflix?
Seriously. Are you serious?
Netflix has a feature where they can describe to you what is happening in the scene in an auditory fashion. So I don't need to watch anything ever again. I'll just listen to it. Have you ever heard the auditory description of the movie Cats? It's really disturbing.
No, I have to say that I haven't not.
Well, trust me,
Kevin,
it's very disturbing, and I know all about it. Yes. What?
you're a little bit less upset than I thought you might be after I told
Oh, I'm still very, very
you were
upset.
permanently
This is
blind.
awful. You are a horrible human being, and I'm going to report you to the police and the chancellor and everybody else. This is awful.
You are not the first person I've hurt. So
Cut to that meeting with the chancellor and Kevin.
Chancellor, I just want to say this is nothing like the movie Ray told me it would be. Like, it's very difficult. I can't see anything. Jan has blinded me permanently. And to be honest, those audio descriptions of Netflix shows are very bad because they did a horrible job of explaining what Daredevil's costume looked like. And it really took me out of the episode. Just saying.
Oh, Kevin, I am so sorry that you were blinded, but this, in a way, it was very helpful to me because I figured out it was Jan who was killing everyone. So she's gone. You won't have to worry about her. And
it took you that long to figure it out. I've seen enough TV shows and movies to know exactly who the killer is from any given thriller or drama, and it was pretty obvious from the very beginning that Jan was it. So if you couldn't see that, maybe you're the one that has been permanently blinded.
that hurts my feelings a little bit.
I can't see anything, but
Well,
it felt like I just saw a flash in my eyes of a bald man with a red beard. Was that me, or did that happen to you as well?
no, that was accurate. That was accurate, Kevin. That was
Is my
accurate.
vision coming back?
I would hope so, and then maybe you could see yourself into being nicer.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put my glasses on and see if that helps.
Good? Better?
It's perfect. I have to go. I'm gonna go finish season 5 of Angel.
Good luck.
and that's our set.
Hey.